I know I'm looking crazy, y'all. I broke the freaking measuring tape. But what I'm doing is panning out and looking at the ceilings and what needs to be replaced, what needs to be filled. So I'm going to show you. So right there, you probably can't see it good with the sun shining. There's a gap between the walls. So that needs to be fixed. And the same over here, it's a bigger gap, which goes into a part of the space that we don't have. So that is the property owner storage area. But this whole thing here needs to be filled. And then what I'm looking at, because I am doing semi-build out here, is making sure that where walls will go, there is ventilation. So here it will be a wall in between this room here. So we need to make sure there's two separate areas for heating and cooling. And that was something I didn't know during my first partial build out at the center we're currently at, because we have 3 individual spaces that we created, and in those individual spaces there is no ventilation, so it can get very warm in there, especially in the summer months. So where's the light at for this section? Over here. So they may have to move. I'm talking to y'all as I'm thinking. They may have to, however, move this. Does this light work? They may have to move the light switch because it's all the way on the other side of the room. So yeah, so that is something that's really important that I'm looking at, because there will be walls and things that we will be building. They're gonna have to do something with that we will be building in here. Okay, that's sealed. That's good. They already look like they're doing some like ductwork, figuring out what needs to be sealed. I'm gonna show y'all. Place some baseboards. These are, because the building is a little older, these here, they're not for heating or cooling. All of their HVAC goes through the ceiling, which is great. But so that kind of does take off some square footage, because you can't put anything there, right? They don't work. So it's like we can put stuff there, but it takes off some of the square footage. And this space as a whole was multiple spaces. So you all can see the front door is all the way up there. So we have a big space here, a big space there, and then a big space that I'm in now. So it was a space that became like, it's what do they call it? Freestanding. And you can kind of build it out how you want. So there is going to be new flooring here. They may use the same type of floor, but they're going to have to restore the floor all the way up through. As you all saw, flooring will be needed there. And you saw probably the toilets in the last frame, but we're going to be adding in toilets, sinks and stuff. So the property has one more section. I'm going to measure it. This section is huge. I don't even know if I'll be able to like measure it. But a lot of the stuff that was being stored in my area is now stored in another section. So let me show you all real quick. Here, this wall will get sealed because we are not expanding back. However, the beauty is once we grow and continue to expand, we can expand back into this room. So pretty much if we expanded back into this room, we would have the whole entire side of the building, which, you know, by God's grace, of course. But what happened was, this was when I came to visit, this was separate. This was separate. This opening right here was sealed off. So as you can see here, I'm sorry, I'm like using my ruler, my tape measure as my pointer, but this was a wall. So you see like they cut it out, the wall, and they'll have to add a door. So I don't know why, maybe they cut out it so big. Maybe they thought I would want it open, but I'm like, nah, you got to close this up, because ideally I want it to be a walkway size. Granted, if maybe they can close it up after we move furniture in, that might be ideal, because then we can get the big stuff through the door. But yeah, this is kind of what it is looking like in raw form. I'm gonna try to take y'all along for the journey and all the things that will happen. You can see over there, they sealed the door because there is a door, because again, this was a separate unit. So they sealed off the door, which is why the light switch is all the way over there, which ergonomically, right? I don't know if that's the right word, but you know, for ease and access, it's not great, right? It would be good if a light switch was there because it's closer to the opening of the door. However, you know, I do understand. Not my paper ripping. Oh, y'all see, I got to go soon, because I need my measurements. Y'all got me all jacked up. So it would be nice, but also too, when you think about like changing up light switches and things like that, there is additional cost. And now that I think about it, I could have probably had them, they're gonna have to seal this up, because this is gonna be my office. So this panel here will need to be sealed. This cannot be open. So yeah, there's a lot of sealing that needs to happen on the the offices, but I think sometimes that's what happens when you have a space that is freestanding that can be, I didn't even measure the office, that can be converted. That can be a challenge. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, and that's that. I gotta continue to measure these rooms, but I ripped my little paper that I had, so I need to make sure that that's correct, because I need these measurements to be able to determine what we'll purchase and what we need. The joys of entrepreneurship, I tell you. All right, y'all. Hey y'all, hey, just dropping in to show you I am at Hobby Lobby, cart full, okay? I told y'all I was going to take y'all along on the journey, so this is my way of taking you all along on the journey. Is this a real basketball hoop? It is. Wow. So they have a lot of good players themselves, inspire great players, inspire others. Hobby Lobby has everything. This is my first time in here. Sorry for the whisper, but I don't want to be excessive with the way I'm speaking. It's sad because like the vibe that I'm going for in the lobby, it's calming. I would love to like get this or something like that for our playroom and our play area. But I have to see, because I already told myself based upon my cart that I'm doing calmer things, because I don't want the kids to be excited and overstimulated. So I got to figure out like a balance so it's not super contrasting. Sorry for the angle. I know it's a terrible one. They have a lot of deals here too, y'all. So we're going to chat. Y'all going to see me in this vlog across days, because I just so happen to say, hey, let's go to Hobby Lobby after work, because it's down the street from the job, and this is my first time at Hobby Lobby. And so far, y'all, I'm a Hobby Lobby fan. Let's go down this aisle. Look how cute this stuff is. Like, oh my gosh, so cute. All the stuff, like all the beach vibes, the color theme that I'm looking like I'm going for is just very calm, very chill vibes. And I love that for us, because the kids be so riled up. All right, y'all. So I got a lot of good stuff. Wow. I stopped at McDonald's. It's 6:47. I left the office about 5 o'clock. Then I went to Hobby Lobby, and then I went to Home Goods to see what type of furniture they had. I almost was so close to buying these cloth chairs. And I called my husband to show him, and he was like, you need something you can wipe off easily. And he's right. I was trying to go for aesthetic and not for what makes sense. My hair looks different is because, child, this is a half wig and I had to pull it back. So don't make no comments. But yeah, so I ended up spending $23 or $39 today at Hobby Lobby, and I would say that it was money well spent. I got a lot of supplies for, well, not a lot, but I got a good chunk of like puzzles and fine motor skill stuff and sorting. And I didn't know the Hobby Lobby had educational stuff, so that was like a plus. And I also got pretty much, I think, all of the furniture I will need for like decorating the walls on my lobby. I was toying with the idea of like getting this one wallpaper that I saw on Etsy, or maybe just creating that concept with paint. I was kind of doing like an accent, not necessarily an accent wall, but like a half a wall with accent colors and then the rest white with like a trimming or something. I don't know. But what I do know is it has to be not very stimulating. From a financials perspective, I do need to figure out how I can use my existing furniture in a way as well that's going to flow from the aesthetic piece, but also to that won't be overstimulating to the kids. Because like I showed y'all, like I love color, I love pop, I love fun. I don't want it to look boring, but I also want to be careful with the colors. So I think I'm going to go for like the beige, the yellows, the blues, the greens, the turquoise. I think I'm going to go for those type of colors with this new space. I do have some stuff that are not those colors currently in my center, like red and pink and all types of colors. So we're not going to get rid of the stuff. We're going to use it. But I just got to make sure that it makes sense. It's a lot though, y'all. The good thing is many staff are really excited, asking where's the boxes when we move in. And speaking of where's the boxes, I was right near Home Depot. I forgot to get the boxes from Home Depot. So we got to start packing stuff. Woo! Definitely within the next like 2 weeks. We got to start packing. So I don't know. It's a lot, but here we are. And one thing about these fries and that McDonald's spot where we work, they gonna have some hot salted fry. I know y'all see them beads of salt, but let me eat my food and I'll catch y'all the next clip doing something else for the center, because for today I got a headache between this hair piece and not eating well today. So I'm signing out, and I will see y'all soon. Hey, yo, hey. I know it's been a minute since the last update. Lots has to happen. I'm gonna be quick with it. Pretty much this room, the wall has to move. This closet has to be expanded. The door needs to be added. That's a lot, y'all. Bathroom needs to be added, but it's looking good as a whole. Here's the bathroom. No bathroom right now, but it will be one. But I'm about to leave. Other things need to happen. This needs to have a wall. But here's our new lobby. Hey y'all, hey, it's been a minute since we last spoke. Let's see, what are the new things happening? Just let's say this, I have not been as focused on content or blogging as you might be able to see due to the lack of content coming at you. I have been extremely overwhelmed with all of the decisions I have to make, all of the duties that I have, because things keep coming. There's a lot of change happening, and I am just overwhelmed. I wanted to say I am tired. Y'all know me, I'm always talking about how tired I am. But all things are working out for my good. All things are honestly going in the right direction. It's just a lot on one person, honestly, because I'm the person that's really making a lot of the bigger decisions as it relates to the build out, as it relates to the things that we're doing. However, I did meet with a designer, so I'm trying to finalize what I want to do with that as it relates to designing the space. I met with the security company to talk about what security we need at the new space. And what else did I do? I don't even know. Can't even think. The build out's coming along very nicely. They're moving very quickly. So September is around the corner next week. We gotta move and get the other place wrapped up, start throwing out certain furniture. It's just a lot on me mentally, but everything will work out. The budget is like, what budget? I have to reconfigure some things because it's getting pricey. It's getting pricey. I feel like everybody and every quote and everything at least is like, oh, 5K. I'm like, if I hear another 5K, I'm gonna go crazy. And that's not even including furniture. So we'll see. We will see, because as I was trying to tell y'all, I wanted a different mood for the space, which means that a lot of our existing furniture would have to go, but I don't know. I really don't. But what I'm going to do is just consult with God, lean into him, and know that it's going to work out and allow help. I think this is a season where it's like I need to allow help and allow people to do what they need to do. So that's where I'm at. And on a side note, I had my CEO meeting with the group of CEOs. It was a great time. I got some really good feedback, and then the next day we actually ended up going to a Yankees game. So that was nice to spend more time with my cohort of CEOs. We're in the same group. What I will say is that when we were at that space, I think there were it probably was about, let's say, anywhere between 50, maybe 75. I'm not exactly sure because people were like in and out, but like CEOs in that suite. And I believe from what I was able to see, there may have been 3 or 4 CEOs that were African American, including myself, or based upon our skin tone. And that was just like another thing in terms of why I will say, like, we are not in these types of groups enough because maybe we don't have the resources or we're not aware of them. And I think that that is also why perhaps we, when I say we, I'm meaning like African Americans, may not be able to progress as we would hope within our businesses. So that was kind of an eye-opener, one, in terms of like me feeling sad or like disheartened that more of us aren't in this space. But on the flip side, me being grateful that I have decided to invest in myself to be in these rooms in order to become a better CEO and become a better business owner. So lots has happened and is happening. And what date is August 24th? I don't remember the last time I did a little snippet of a vlog where I'm talking to y'all more directly. But that's what I just wanted to share. I'm learning a lot through the process. I'm learning a lot, but I'm also very much checked out. Yeah, very much checked out. This feels like a video diary. So we'll see, y'all. I gotta hone in and focus. We have some interns starting tomorrow, so I'm trying to streamline our process, just because like I'm at the space where like I can't have redundancy and like I have to have a plan and execute. I think this is the best way to do so. Got my shirt on. Y'all have seen this before. The back says pray for me. I definitely need all the prayers I can get on today, y'all. I'm rambling at this point, but I am just like, I'm just at my weakest moment. And I say that because I have no time. My hair's a mess, y'all. Hair's not done. What is this in my hair, actually? We'll wait. Hair's not done. My nails are grown out so much. Look at this. It's like almost halfway. No, it's not. I'm dragging it, but it's just a lot. I can't even take care of myself like I want to. So I don't know when y'all will get another video. I think probably this is long enough. I should wrap this one up here, and then maybe I'll do another update as we're getting closer, maybe with the design process, because right now things are progressing and it looks great, but there's still a lot that needs done. Like the floor needs ripped up, the place needs painted, the bathroom needs ventilation, the toilet needs attached, the sink needs ordered and attached, the doors need fixed, the hardware on the doors, there needs to be decisions there, the electrical. Is so much, y'all. It is so much. I feel like a contractor in itself. I'm not one, clearly, and don't know nothing about that, but the whole process is like, so that's where we're at. But thank y'all for watching, and I will be sure to update y'all in a couple of weeks on the process and the progress. Probably like mid-September or so, I'll update y'all. We should be a lot further along by then and like doing more decorating and different things, because we need to be operating ideally sometime mid to late October so that we can get out of our existing location. So I'll see y'all later. This wall has now been closed in. As y'all can see, this is the lobby area, making great progress. This is the reception area. We have new beautiful doors now. Let me open that up right there. We created this space with a closet here. Here we go. Such great natural light in here, which I am so thrilled about. This is going this way into our first area, which will be more so the probably the like craft area, circle time area, lunch area. And then this is one of the first rooms. Bigger room. Don't know quite what we want to use this for, but it's a room. I have to figure that out later, soon but later. This is our bathroom that is being installed here. So y'all see all the good progress with the bathroom. And now we're going back this way to another bigger area that'll end up being an emergency exit. Another big room. We have two smaller size rooms here. Another one here. And we come back this way. And then we have another larger room. And two small rooms here. Nice natural light. I love it. I love it. I love the light. I love the lighting. Another room back here. They moved this wall here. This room used to be super tiny, which originally was going to be my office, super tiny. But as you see here, it was blocking the opening of the window. So we just decided, instead of moving it over a little bit, that we would just push the wall out halfway to meet up with the new window seal, so that there's more window visibility and the rooms are a bit more even. So that's what we're looking like. The beauty of this space, I think, like I told y'all before, as I've been on my journey, is there's a whole bunch more square footage behind this wall. So once we expand by the grace of God, all we got to do is cut that opening up, put a door in, and then replenish the next environment to be able to, operate there. And this is the closet, y'all. This will be our beautiful closet, where we'll have all toys and things. I need to figure out shelving. We'll probably end up doing shelving. I was going to do like the rack shelves, but I think actual shelves on the wall would make the most sense. So I don't know if the contractor could do that or if I need to engage someone else to do shelving. We do need to add door handles, and they did this because I told them I need a door with a lock, but I wasn't clear. So this is going to have to come off because this ain't going to work. But anywho, other couple things need done in the space, but it looks amazing. Y'all, did y'all see that skyline? Look how beautiful. But yeah, some other things need done, but overall this space is looking chef's kiss. I'm probably sick because of the stress and the lack of taking care of myself, but things are looking good and things are progressing. I think they're going to be replacing the light covers because a couple of them are plucked off. Yeah, only thing left they gotta do, they're gonna put blinds up. They need to seal some of the walls, but it's looking very, very good. I am so pleased and so happy with the space. I just gotta tell the guy what type of doorknobs I want on the doors. Maybe I should take pictures. I'm gonna take pictures, but I need to tell the contractor what type of lock I want on each door. So we're gonna do that. I really wish though that this black door here could go on that door, and then that door can go here, but it's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not, but I'm so grateful, so thankful. They got the paint. They ready to, I just noticed that. They is ready to roll. Wow. They got the paint. And that's probably why they took the things off. Oh, they ain't playing games. They got the big boys. I ain't never seen a paint stick that big. Yo, they ready to go. I'm gonna show you how big this paint stick is. Look at that paint roller. I ain't never seen a paint roller that big. And look at the paint bucket. And they got the bear, they got the interior, they got the primer. They ain't coming to play at all. And I'm here for it. I guess these are the cords or something. I don't know. But that's the space, y'all. That's what we working with. We're almost there. Thank God.